Shalom. Shalom and welcome. This is Quick Words, a series of messages regarding things to consider during end times. And yes, to you who are listening, we have reached the end times as described in Scripture. Drought, famine, pestilence, and disease are on the rise. Signs of the times, catastrophic situations, and signs from the heavens are growing rampantly as this message is presented. Quick words, again, things to consider during end times. It is a message to those who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father. Yahuah is his true name. It is a message to those who have come to accept Yahusha as Messiah, as our Mashiach. It is a message to you, my brothers and sisters. Those who I am compelled to believe will indeed be among the ranks of the 144,000 and multitude mentioned in Revelation chapter 7 and 14. If you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Symmanayah, and today is April 15th, 2014. This segment of Quick Words is entitled, Underestimating a Child. Underestimating a Child. My brothers and sisters, I want to bring your attention to two distinct definitions of a child. One who is born of a mother and father, and one who is born of spirit by accepting Yahusha as Messiah, as Mashiach, and have chosen to seek to do the will of the Almighty Father Yahuah. I am compelled to believe we have witnessed the behavior of one who requires physical milk, as well as those who are in need of spiritual milk. I submit to you, over the years, many have taken on a position of underestimating a child, both one who is physically young as well as those who are spiritually young. In times past, we have read about people underestimating a child. So will it happen again? Will we continue to underestimate the power of Yahusha working through a child? As end times unfold and as we are refined, we will come to discover the wisdom and discerning and understanding the actions of a child, the possibilities of a child as directed by the Spirit of the Most High. Whether he or she is physically young or by virtue of being spiritually young, either way, the Most High Father Yahuah, through his set-apart Spirit, sent in Yahusha's name, can and will use either one as he chooses, a spiritual child or a physical child. Will we continue to be guilty of silencing the words of a child erroneously? Have we dismissed the actions of a child because of their age or number of years in their walk with the Most High Father? Have we dismissed that they have a living relationship with Yahushua Messiah? Let's take a look at some scriptures just to reflect on. Genesis 41:12, and there was with us a Hebrew youth. This youth was a servant of the captain of the guard, and we related to him, and he interpreted our dreams for us. To each man he interpreted according to his own dream. A youth, a Hebrew youth. 1 Samuel 3:8 says, and Yahuah called Samuel. Again the third time he rose up and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for did you call me? Then Eli understood that Yahuah had called the youth. 1 Samuel 17:33, and Shaul said to David, or David as some know him, You are not able to go against the Philistine to fight with him, for you are but a youth. And he a man of battle from his youth. Now we know the outcome with David. If not, search the scriptures. You'll find out that David in his youth slayed Goliath. Jeremiah chapter 1 verses 4 through 9 reads, Now the word of Yahuah came to me, saying, Before I formed you in the belly, I knew you, and before you came out of the womb, I did set you apart. I appointed you a prophet to nations. And said I, Master Yahuah, see, I do not know how to speak, for I am a youth. This is Jeremiah, or Yirmiyahu, depending on what translation you read. And Yahuah said to me, Do not say I am a youth, but go to all to whom I send you, and speak whatever I command you. Do not fear their faces, for I am with you to deliver you, declares Yahuah. Then Yahuah put forth his hand and touched the mouth, and Yahuah said to me, see, touch my mouth. And Yahuah said to me, see, I have put my words in your mouth. Jeremiah, a youth being used by the Almighty Father. 1 Kings 3:6-13 reads, and Shalomo, or some know him as Solomon. It says here, and Shalomo, or Solomon, said, you have shown great kindness to your servant David, my father, as he walked before you in truth and in righteousness and in uprightness of heart with you. And you have guarded for him the great kindness, and he did give him a son to sit on his throne as it is this day. And now, O Yahuah, my Elohim, you have set up your servant to reign instead of my father David. But I am a little child. I do not know how to go out or to come in. And your servant is in the midst of your people whom you have chosen, a great people, too numerous to be numbered or counted. Shall you then give to your servant an understanding heart to rule your people, to discern between good and evil? For who is able to rule this great people of yours? And the word was good in the eyes of Yahuah, that Shalomo, or Solomon as some may know him, had asked this. So Elohim said, because you have asked this, and have not asked long life for yourself, nor have you asked for riches for yourself, nor have you asked for the life of your enemies, but have asked for yourself discernment to understand and right rulings. See, I shall do according to your word. See, I shall give you a wise and understanding heart, so that there was none like you before you, and none like you shall arise after you. And I shall also give you what you have not asked, both riches and esteem, so that there shall not be anyone like you among the sovereigns all your days. Solomon, a youth. Again, this segment is entitled, Underestimating a Child. Matthew 18, verses 2-7 reads, and Yahusha called a little child to him, set him in their midst, and said, truly I say to you, unless you turn and become as the little children, you shall by no means enter into the reign of the heavens. Whoever then humbles himself as this little child is the greatest in the reign of heavens. And whoever receives one little child like this in my name receives me. But whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to stumble, it is better for him that a millstone be hung around his neck, and that he be drowned in the depths of the sea. Woe to the world because of stumbling blocks, for it is necessary that stumbling blocks come, but woe to that man by whom the stumbling block comes. The value of a child. Mark 10:15. Truly I say to you, whoever does not receive the reign of Elohim as a little child shall certainly not enter into it. My brothers and sisters, search the scriptures, and you will discover that there are many blessings given to a youth or a child. There are many capabilities of a child. All too often we have underestimated a child, forgetting or ignoring that the power of the Almighty Father Yahuah, through his set-apart spirit sent in Yahusha's name, can use a child for many things. End times are growing intense. They will get very extreme and intense, and we will face refinement and humbling conditions. We will come to know what is expected of us. Let us seek to discern and understand and respond. Let us come away from underestimating a child and realize that the Most High may indeed use a child to deliver a message or to direct our footsteps. Let us be mindful, my brothers and sisters, that critical times are ahead, and it will be very, very needful for us to be able to discern the righteous guidance, the living guidance, acknowledge the warnings, and respond with precision, whether they come from us, one towards another, or a chosen leader, or whether they come from the mouth of a child. We will learn to escape the behaviors of underestimating a child. The Spirit of Yahusha will prove what is necessary regarding our final exodus, our final gathering, these final hours. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, pray and watch and seek to respond with all precision, for orders are coming from above. Be encouraged. This is a plan that belongs to the Most High. Until next time, continue to stay tuned to Quick Words. Shalom, shalom, shalom.